Today I'm hiking the trails at Gillette Castle, which are pretty easy overall. I've kind of worked out my route ahead of time to make sure I hit all the different loops here and different trails, but we'll see. Running my fingers along the rocks, as long as there's no poison ivy. I'm heading toward a trail that reminds me of a needle. It's like a straight trail going out with a little loop at the end, and then you come back on it. I'm not sure whether or not it'll be worth it, but I want to explore everything. Okay, so this needle trail was definitely worth it, because look what I found. Some kind of ruins or something. Hidden treasure. So let's loop around and look inside. There we go. Wouldn't it be cool if this like spiraled down in the center of the earth? Windows. Cool. Check this out. It's like some kind of Indiana Jones thing. This is pretty awesome. So I'm really glad I came down this needle trail. This is the end loop. And again, more really cool ruins. So fun. I guess that's the end. Gonna head back. What? Okay, this is the best part of doing this. I think that's a rat snake. I think it could be like an eastern king snake, but I'd have to pick it up and roll it around in my hands and play with it in order to figure it out. And I don't think it wants me to do that. Nope, definitely doesn't want me to do that. I think I'm trapped. I might have to go back around the loop the other way. Yep, he's mad. But beautiful. Like 3 feet long. And then some. Okay, that is only the second time I've ever run into a snake that large out in these trails. And the first time it slithered off too quickly to get photos of, so that was really cool. And I realize for some people 2 times is 2 times too many, but not for me. I love it. Normally, I love this part of the trail, this tunnel. I've been through this before. But now that I've seen that snake, I'm not sure I want to go through this dark tunnel. Not without a flashlight. I've never watched the ground so closely before while walking. Need to make sure nothing's moving under my feet. I guess under my feet would be too late, so in front of my feet. That would be a better time to spot a snake. Phew, no snakes. Let's keep going. Glance back over the shoulder. get a good photo. Pretty. Listen to all the frogs. Anyone who knows me knows I love a good bridge. This one is really pretty. And that's the end of this side of the trail system. So I'm gonna cross this road up ahead. And there's more trails on the other side to explore. Heading there now. I'm going to insert a map afterwards with a blue arrow of where I just walked in a red dotted line of the next section, which I just finished, or I'm at the end of finishing. It's just starting to clear up now. I do not recommend it at all. It is overgrown and not mowed. And this is where it reconnects with the main trail. At least this part's pretty. If you've never been here to Gillette's castle before, you might not know that I think he was a playwright, William Gillette, but there was a train. He was rich enough to have his own little mini train. And part of these trails, and I think this one here, is where the tracks used to be for that train. So this area is cleared and maintained really well, a lot of foot traffic. But the minor trails off to the side are not maintained very well, so I don't recommend them. And this is like a train station right here. Which I wonder if this was here when he owned it, because if it's his train and it only services him, why would he need a train station? It's your train. You don't need to wait for it. I've now made it to the portion of this trail system which starts heading down towards the shore of the Connecticut River. And here's a pretty little bridge that apparently goes over nothing because it's all brush on the sides. That's funny. Coming up on something pretty cool over here. I don't know what it originally was, but some kind of stone balcony, a narrow balcony. Not sure what purpose it held in its day, but it is fun. And now another bridge. I've made it down towards the shore of the Connecticut River. Well, the cliffs over the Connecticut River. The good part of this is pretty. The bad part of this is it's time to turn around and climb up the hill towards Gillette Castle. So I won't be filming during that because it's going to take some effort. Not a lot of effort, just some effort. And there she is. It's pretty cool. I'm going to walk up and around. I did the tour inside. You can tour the castle itself, and there are secret rooms and all kinds of cool stuff in there, so you should do it, but I'd rather be outside today looking at all this. And now I'm going to head down to the shoreline, which is a little bit of up and down to get there, but it's pretty fun. I was hoping to include some video of the top of the mount I just climbed up and looking over the edge, but it was covered in graffiti and not pretty, so I skipped it. Sorry. But look at this. I'll show you this. I'm now on the last section of trail that sends me down to shore with a lot of steps and switchbacks. So we'll be there soon. There it is. Now it's time to turn around in place and go back up the stairs, back up to the castle. I actually took the dirt road up this time. And that's what greets you at the top. Now I'm going to do a little more trails and wind through the last bit of this journey today. But first, let's go to the train station. Ta-da! Do you see the kitty cat up there, the statue? Have you ever just crossed over a bridge and said, I also want to walk under it, and then turned around and spiraled around and gone down under it? And then turned around and went back up and crossed over it again? That's the kind of madness that happens here. All right, I do believe this is our last fun bridge of the day. Last fun bridge. Enjoy it while you can, because we're about to go toward the parking lot to find the duck car and go home. Turn around and glance over your shoulder. Take a picture. I think I see it. Yep. There it is. The duck car. Even the parking lot here is pretty. That's the visitor center.